Greetings, my fellow Trinitarians. I am pleased to report that I, along with my family horde, have finally arrived in Lexington. We have known since January that we would be moving to Lexington, and it feels a little bit surreal in August now that we are finally here. We are currently living with the Feaster family. We are camping out in their nice finished basement while our new house is being renovated. Huge shout out to Melissa and Carson and her husband for their hospitality. You guys rock. So our Titan Force committee continues to meet weekly, and we are dilating and fine-tuning our plans, working through many of the details and the logistics surrounding our new mitigation strategies, as well as the physical and the technological and the facility modifications that are required for in-person and distance learning. I will have more to update you on that later. But for now, I just want to announce that we have decided to move our start date for school to Wednesday, August 19th. This decision was not made lightly, and it is based on a number of issues primarily related to delays in our physical and technological modifications. The biggest issue right now that we're facing is the lead time necessary for ordering and installing all of the equipment and materials required to set up our classes for distance learning, as well as physical distancing of our students. In the middle and the upper school, for example, we're planning to set up classes in the gymnasium and in the sanctuary, which are really the only spaces that are large enough to physically distance our students appropriately. However, to do this, we have had to order screen flex dividers, portable whiteboards, an outside tent, and a large screen that has to be installed in the gym to bifurcate the space into 4 quadrants with sound baffles to mitigate noise. Additionally, we have had to order a number of new technological devices such as webcams and microphones to install in classrooms to accommodate our distance learners. So with supply chains for this equipment backed up across the country, we simply don't have the lead time required to have all of this set up and running for the start of school on the 12th. Additionally, once we have all of the material and equipment installed, we do need some additional time to iron out logistical wrinkles, to train our teachers on all of the new equipment and the new procedures. We need to work through bugs in the technology that will be inevitable. And we need to develop our curriculum to ensure that we are able to operate with excellence for both the in-person and the distance learning options on day one. The last thing we want to do is to rush into this only to fail and further frustrate our students, our faculty, and our families. Finally, and this is a good problem, since Fayette County ISD announced its plan to start school online, our admissions office has been inundated with new applications for admission. We are working diligently to move these potential families through our enrollment process, but as you know, it takes a significant amount of time and effort to go through this process. Moving our start date to the 19th buys us a little bit more time to work through our enrollment process to ensure that these new students are mission appropriate and that they're prepared for the first day of school. And to help support our hardworking teachers through all of these changes, we have made the decision to hire some additional classroom aides and some other staff to provide logistical support, substitute backup, and needed breaks for our teachers throughout the day. However, we have not yet hired these folks, and we need a little bit more time to make sure that we find the right people for this important work. Now, while we have decided to delay our start date for students by 1 week, we are still moving forward with our plans for teachers to return to campus on the 5th to begin their in-service training and to help with the physical setup of our campus. This plan will help ease the anxiety that many of our teachers are facing as they plan for a school year with still lots of unknowns and many new requirements. I do realize that our decision to delay the start of school till the 19th may not be ideal for some families. I apologize. We have agonized over this decision, knowing that our students need to return to school just as soon as possible, and that families are depending on us. For this reason alone, we had hoped that we would not have to make this decision. However, given all of the other factors, there just doesn't seem to be a better solution at this time. Please know that we're doing all that we can to ensure a smooth takeoff. And while there will be inevitable bumps and changes down the road, we pray for your patience and for your prayers as we navigate these uncertain times. Until next time, hang in there, my friends.